I'm struggling.
11 Prime movie, normally scheduled at this time, will not be seen tonight, so we can bring you the following special programs.
Daddy, please. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. Yo, money, bitches, and cars. Dean, pull out the AR. Yo, give these fools some scars. Fuck me. Fuck me. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. Daddy, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God damn it, brother.
In a world where ancient cultures clashed and collided, two unlikely heroes emerged to bring their tales to the masses. On one side of the world stood Hongista, a learned scribe hailing from Egypt. On the other stood Anunnaki, a fearsome Viking warrior from the frozen fjords of Scandinavia. Fate would bring them together in the most unexpected of ways. Soon, Anunnaki and Hongista decided to create a podcast together, blending their unique cultural perspectives to create something truly special. They called it MeatSalad, a nod to their love of both hearty protein and fresh greens. Each episode featured tales of gods and heroes, myths and legends, and of course, delicious recipes for the perfect meal. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you MeatSalad.
There we go. What the fuck is wrong with my Chucky's all up in the screen, ain't he? Fuck Chucky, man. That peacock's gonna fuck Chucky up. He was just right here. He literally was just right here.
Who said I'm late, motherfucker?
Nobody,
I've
man.
been here.
Nobody, man. Oh, you just gonna come in and just bully us right away?
Oh yeah, you think I'm late, pal? Huh? You think I'm late?
You see, I'm over here struggling with my camera and shit.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
So can we acknowledge something real quick before we get started?
Sure, let's do that.
Literally every time I stream, no matter what it is, every setting has changed. Like I fix this shit every stream, and I don't touch nothing until the next time I come in here and hit start streaming, and we get this.
You 100% touch something.
I swear on my life I don't, dude, and I would not. I would not tell you. I promise you I don't. I hit stop streaming, and the next time I use it is on MeatSalad night when I hit start recording, start streaming. I don't touch shit, dude. I swear.
All right, you know what? Here's the thing. It's because you keep touching your settings and they keep getting fucked up, dude. Go on your filter on your OBS. Go on your camera filter and fuck with that. That's the problem here. I already know it is because I'm a fucking genius and I know everything there is.
And you know what? I'm gonna trust you.
You're gonna trust me and you're gonna get it right.
Huh?
Anyways, guys, what's going on? Welcome to episode 6 of MeatSalad. Episode 8, probably 7.5. Not sure which one it is, but today we have some fun-filled. Did you just interrupt me?
No, I did not.
Now you look like you're blending in with the fucking background. What? Anyways, yeah, welcome to episode 6, man. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Peter, the guy. I'm him, as some people might say. But, bro, my allergies are getting fucked up right now. I can't even talk, dude. All these fucking wildfires, bro, they're getting me fucked up, dude. These wildfires in Canada, I can't even breathe straight. My nose is clogged. It sounds like I'm nasally and shit, bro. I'll fucking die over here, boys.
That shit looks wild, dude. Why is all that smoke orange?
What are you talking about?
All the smoke that's like coming to America, like it's all fucking. It's like a fucking dude. It's like the color of your shirt, orange smoke.
Yeah. Because it's called emissions. It's called emissions. So what happens is, when you burn carbon, it emits carbon. You know what I'm saying? So that's why New York City looks like we're on this set of Battlefield 2049. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bing bong. But let's talk about the real elephant in the room. All these fires were planned. There's no way.
I agree. There's no way that many separate fire. All that shit don't just get started at once like that.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Dude, here's a quick fact for you guys, all the people in the US that don't know about this. In Quebec, there was 21 fires that started simultaneously in Quebec, all in different areas. Tell me how 21 fires can start at the same time in different areas. Impossible. It's impossible.
It is impossible. That's beyond like, yeah, no, that's no way.
Guess what else is an emission? Another word emission. Yeah, another word for emission is called fart coming out of. Oh, dude, I shat myself today, chat.
No, you did.
Do you want to hear this story?
No, you did.
I shot myself today.
Yes, I will not interrupt, sir. The floor is yours. It's yours.
I was driving down the highway. Like, this is, I'm not even kidding. I'm driving down the highway with dead traffic. It was an hour and a half for me to get home. So I opened my window for some fresh air. This fucking jackass beside me is smoking, and he's blowing it in my direction, and it's coming in my car, literally. So we all know tobacco is it's a laxative, right? When you sniff it, or you pack it, or you smoke, you want it, you start wanting to shit. So this guy was just fucking blowing it in my thing, and I didn't really, I don't know, I didn't really like, I didn't care. And then I'm driving and I need a fart. So what happens when I fart is, when I'm driving, I hold on to the top of the steering wheel, I pull myself up and I fart, right? So I pulled myself up, I farted, and I shat all over the fucking, and obviously I don't wear underwear. So I shat, went all over my pants, bro. And then I was sitting in mush for 30 minutes. Complete mush.
There's one this is why this is funny to me. I believe you because of one detail in the story you just told us. This is why I think this story is true. You said you grabbed the steering wheel and pulled yourself up. I've did that before. So I know that's like something that would happen. So I really believe that you shit on yourself.
Yeah, bro, I shot myself, bro. I swear to God. And then I got out of the car because I went on a rest stop, and luckily I had a towel in the back seat. But this wasn't just any towel. This was like a delicate, expensive towel. So I wiped my ass with that towel, and I left the towel in the Tim Hortons washroom, and I left and I walked home. I drove home. I didn't walk home.
What's an expensive towel? Like, you lost.
Dude, the thread count was like 500. Egyptian cotton. That shit was $29.99, bro. I bought that shit because, like, I used to go on picnics with, people when I take them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd have the towel there, so when we wash our hands, we can, like, dry them after the picnic, if you know what I mean. And then, yeah.
Actually, dude, it was more than that. This is what you would call foreshadowing. What if that would have been a rough towel you had to wipe your ass and clean yourself up with? It might have been an issue, but you had that real soft one. So that's what the universe gave you. Like, you bought this towel and you thought it was for one reason. No, it was for you grabbing the steering wheel today and shitting on yourself. That's why you bought this towel. Now think about that.
I can't believe I shot myself at 27 years old. I think I have a problem, dude.
Shit happens, dude. Shit happens.
You're a fucking ghost, bro. Look at you.
I see it, dude.
You're like blending in with New York City behind you, bro.
I know, but it's to the point to where I'm not going to dick with it. I'm just going to be a ghost, and we're just going to go on the show like nothing's wrong.
Whatever, dude.
So
it's always whatever you do, whatever you want to do. It's always whatever you want to do.
I would like to welcome in Daniel Tremblay and OG Honzo himself. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome everybody.
What's up, guys?
Tonight. Debo,
welcome
Caleb,
everybody.
Lacko, Davey, Twitch viewer Zombie, I'm sure I missed something.
Debo was good.
I said Debo, but yeah.
Nah, you didn't say Debo,
I
bro.
did
You're a
too.
scumbag. You're a scumbag.
Whatever, dude. I hate you.
Yeah, what else is new, dude? Breaker,
Breaker's
NDAs was
up in
good, bro.
here.
Nah, you've missed him. I said it first, dog.
I didn't see Breaker to right now. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna talk to you because I'm about to ask you a question, and I'm not gonna like interrupt anytime you talk because I want you to be honest with me, and I'm gonna dick with my camera a little more.
Whoa, dick. Okay.
I want you, dude. Listen to me. I want you to make me this. This is nothing that I'm not about to. I'm not going to dox you or anything, but I want you to promise me you'll answer my question truthfully.
When do I ever lie in the history?
Just say yes, dude. Just say yes.
I never lie, and I never will start.
Because this is one of them rare times I'm giving you one on a silver platter. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer it truthfully, because your wildest answer, there's a strong possibility I'm going to support what it is. So you spent 3 hours in that tank. 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
Did you really go in space? Did you really feel like was that real? Did you ever project yourself anywheres during that?
Oh no, it just felt like I was in space. I couldn't feel anything. I was just floating in like the abyss. So it felt like I was just floating. I didn't feel like I didn't project myself into space, if that's what you're asking me.
Okay.
I don't even know how to do that. Is that even possible?
Doing what you was doing, sir. It's very possible. That's why I'm asking you this question. Is that getting better?
No.
Does my camera look better? I'm still a ghost, ain't I? Stupid, dude.
No, I didn't project myself in space.
What was that's a little better, ain't
it? 80% of every breath Peter takes is a lie.
That's why I wanted him to tell me the truth.
What the fuck did you just say to me, you sick son of a bitch? I don't lie, bro. Everything I say is fact. And I just saw someone say 100% he jerked off in the tub. I'm not going to lie. After the 3 hours were up and it was time to get out, I went in there naked. I wanted to see what it felt like. And I stayed for an extra 10 minutes. But I didn't beat my dick. I didn't, bro. Chat. I didn't. All I did was lie down in water and float. And it kind of felt great on my ass. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It was just the way the water intersects my butt cheek. It felt really good.
See, that's not what I was expecting. Yeah. So you didn't have like no brand new thoughts about anything, like nothing like changed anyway. You just felt like you was floating. That's it. Like nothing else happened.
Yeah, I mean, I just kept. I don't know. Like after you keep falling in and out of sleep, so you can't really tell when you're awake or not. Because like 10 minutes before you actually fall asleep, you have these random thoughts of just randomness, and you can't tell if that's part of your dream or if it was happening before you fell asleep. So that's what it was. So at that, sometimes I felt like I was in a chair, or like I was in a bed, and I was strapped down, or like I started thinking about like my dad or like my brother and my family and shit. And yeah, I think one point I dreamt I was in space and I was just floating a little bit, and then I woke up and I kept going back and forth.
See, there's the answer I was looking for. Because that's all lucid dreaming, dude. It's kind of like you're half in, half out.
Yeah, that's exactly what it felt like. I couldn't even tell if I was like awake or not. But the shit I was thinking about.
Here we go. This
was in my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like there's one point I questioned my own existence, dude.
Here we
I
go.
I was just a fucking speck of dust in a goddamn sandbox, bro.
Which you are.
I'm like, nah. And then I started panicking, and then I woke up and my heart was beating fast.
Because I'm sure, dude, I'm sure you researched that shit, but there's been some wild shit happen in those tanks.
Bro, yeah, man. So he was telling me like people were thinking about like his loved ones, and like people were thinking of just like weird ass shit. She said something I didn't put in the video. I think someone he said someone thought he was being choked or something. I don't remember, because I asked him if it was dangerous, if floating is floating dangerous, and he said no, if you don't take any psychedelics. But I had this one guy who took shrooms before he came in, and he felt like he was being choked to death, and I had to go in and take him out because he started screaming and shit.
Yeah, that dude. See, that's too much. You're setting yourself up for the kill on that. But there's no way you would want to take a psychedelic and go into that, because
I mean, I would.
No,
seems pretty cool.
No, dude, hell no. You was on a psychedelic, but you did it naturally. That's why I'm leading with this question. But see, you started opening up and you started saying some more. I've looked into a bunch of this shit, and there's a lot of people that swear like they went into like different dimensions and shit, and which I think is possible. Is it true? I don't know, but it's definitely possible.
I don't know if I did that, but it was cool. I think I could do it for longer. I wanted to stay for like 6 hours, but he said nah. He had to go home and shit. So I wanted to stay in there for like a full day, 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours.
You're gonna end up on fucking Saturn somewhere.
And the good thing is your hands don't even like prune up. You know when you're in water and your hands start to prune up and your skin starts to get pruny?
Yeah.
They have a chemical, or not a chemical. They have a type of salt that they use so that doesn't happen. So I walked out and like my hands were fine. Everything was fine. So you could stay in there literally for like 8-10 hours if you wanted to.
How
Donna coming in with a sub. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, baby. Donna. Thank you very, very much.
Yo, since I'm here, by the way,
yeah. Does my camera look a little better?
Yeah, it looks fantastic, actually.
Okay.
Since I'm here, actually, since we didn't really get down to the nitty gritty, you know, for every subscriber that you get, are you gonna split the money with me? Am I getting 50% of your earnings?
Of course.
All right, so where the fuck's my check, asshole? It's been 6 months, literally.
I'm gonna have you talk to HR, and it just so happens that Gusto's the head of HR, so you'll have to talk to him.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb, I would do it again. I would definitely do it again, but I'd probably do it for longer. And I actually would probably take mushrooms before going in there.
Don't
that would
be
the first time. No, that would be the first time I ever do mushrooms, and I would do it in a sensory deprivation tank.
Pete, you're talking like, dude, this is what I'm about to say to you is out of genuine concern. You've never took shrooms before?
No.
Dude, do not
what?
Do not go in that tank with those, dude. You're gonna fuck yourself up, dude. Don't.
Why?
It's too. The human brain ain't ready for that, man. It ain't ready for it. Well, it is, but you're not.
What if I have like a lifeguard, someone to like watch me?
There ain't nobody gonna lifeguard inside your mind when you go fucking crazy. Imagine you're having one of them little lucid stages, and you float out into space, and this is right about the times the shrooms kick in full blast. It's too much,
dude.
Because you're going to be, it's going to be real to you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be real. You end up fucking yourself up forever.
I'm just spitballing here. It's not like I'm actually going to do it. Dude, give me 1 second. I don't know why, but I think someone's at my door.
Uh-oh. Yeah. FBI. Chat while he's checking. Let me see if I got something to play real quick. Y'all know I've always got something for you. Let's go right here. We'll make it simple.
Get that wonderful Stuyvesant feeling. The pace of the young, fun world. From the snow runs of Flen to the coral reefs of the Red Sea. The vibrant and racy world
Bro.
What's up?
Yo, are you here?
Yeah.
Bro, my fucking cat was outside.
On it. Which one?
The girl.
Oh, she's pissed.
Marley.
Yeah, she's definitely blames you for all this, by the way. So she will be shitting in your bed tonight.
My neighbor fucking found her in his backyard. How the fuck did you get outside, dude?
She done jumped ship on you, dude. But
Yeah, I let my cats out for an hour of outside door time every day.
Unattended?
No, I sit there. I think what happened is she escaped through the backyard door because it's a net, and I think she opened it and scratched it open or something.
Cats are crafty.
Okay, so, broke my screen door, bitch. Sorry, what?
So I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to go back to what we were speaking about. When I say don't do this, this is coming from someone that believes in the use of mushrooms. Because I had an experience to where the left side of my brain fired up, and I had the answers for anything. It was like instant download. It wasn't like I was having to like read shit. It was just like I understood everything, like the meaning of life, like pure existence. I had the answers for it during this mushroom trip.
Okay.
And as I'm going to sleep at the end of the night, like I'm laying in my bed and I'm thinking to myself, like, when I wake up tomorrow, the world's not ready, because I literally had every answer. And I woke up the next morning, and as soon as my eyes open, I'm talking like you're asleep and your eyes pop open. For a brief second, I still had that knowledge, and then snap of a finger, I fucking forgot everything.
You bastard, dude.
And this is one of them deals where I'm telling you, one of them, like, I don't care if anybody in life ever believes that story that I tell. I know it happened. So because of that, I'm a supporter of mushrooms. But if you've never done them and you go on one of those tanks, dude, there's a chance you'll do shit to yourself, and you won't be the same guy that we know when we come out there. You might come out there Nikola Tesla.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think the risk is worth the reward.
No, dude. That's 50-50 chances of like.
Okay, would you play the lottery if it was 50-50?
Yes.
Okay, exactly.
Dude, no.
What do you mean? It's the same logic.
No, it's not.
It's the same logic.
Dude, you get a hold of some shrooms and you've never done them before, and they kick in. The moment they kick in, whatever thought is in your head at that moment, whether it's good or bad, is going to be the only thing you're going to think about for the next fucking 6 hours.
Yeah, that's fine with me, dude.
What if it's
totally
a bad? Okay.
If it's a bad one, if it's a bad one, I'll just get someone to be there with me and like talk me through it, you know?
I would. But I ain't trying to tell you how to live either. What I say to you right now is all the shit that I've ever taught you to the side, this is like with genuine love concern for you to do that. Like I would rather you go to, and this is real talk, I would rather you go to an asylum on a ghost hunt, something I told you to never do. I would rather you go do that and go into one and talk shit the entire time you're there than to do what you're thinking about doing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. I'll think about it. I'm not actually gonna do it. Maybe I'll get like high first. Like I'll drink my THC drink, and then I'll go in there in the tank.
That's different.
It's like a tester.
It's different because THC is one of them deals where like you might even get super zooted. You can scare yourself enough where you're almost not high like that. That's not how it works with shrooms. Once they take the wheel, they got the wheel until they're ready to go to sleep. There's no getting out of it, is what I'm getting at. Like there's no an hour and a half in and be like, no, I shouldn't have did this and think that there's something going to fix it. No, you're along for the ride, sir. But they're glorious, dude. Because what I told you happened, Pete. I swear. May I die sitting here if I'm lying about that. I had that.
No,
I felt like
believe you.
I felt like You know what the Akashic record is?
No.
You've never heard of the Akashic record?
No, never.
Something you should go on a rabbit hole sometime and check it out. Extremely fascinating. It's pretty much what they claim, that there's like this invisible Akashic record that has since the beginning of time existence. There's a record of everything that's ever happened, whether it's a smell, something said, no matter what you can think of, there's a record of it. And I swear I felt like I had like an instant download of that. And that's what happened to me. Like I got to look at that, like where the left side of my brain just fired the fuck up and I went on this trip. Like I had automatic download of that. And then when I opened my eyes, it was like somebody like got banned. You know what I'm saying? I got server wiped.
Server wiped.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like I want to do it because I just want to see it. But like, dude, I think evolution happened because a monkey ate a mushroom and started tripping the fuck out, and then it became like aware.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Can you say that again so I can make sure that I don't like put words in your mouth? Say that for me one more time.
So evolution, right?
Yeah.
How monkeys became, or chimpanzees became humans, right?
Yeah.
That we came from. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying that happened by one of them, like they were just running around trying to find food to eat. They ate a mushroom and then they just started tripping and became aware of like something more than just, I'm an animal, I need to shit, eat, and sleep. And then he started giving those mushrooms over to his monkey buddies, and then boom, it just kept going and going and going.
So you're saying that the monkey ate the mushroom and this dude like
he didn't turn human,
but he developed like a real conscience,
an awareness,
a real I was gonna say a real conscience. Like this dude knew what the fuck was up.
Yeah, like an awareness. Actually, funny enough, Joe Rogan said that in his podcast. NDA just confirmed that. That was coming from some Joe Rogan said that from his podcast.
I mean, is it possible? Yeah. I don't believe that. But it's possible.
You don't believe that? What do you believe evolution happened then, Mr. Smart Alec?
I don't believe evolution is nothing more than just a better version of what we are. We didn't come from fucking fish or monkeys or birds or tangerines or like we're just a better version. Cavemen to Homo sapien. Like we didn't evolve from fish or monkeys. I don't believe that. Is it possible? Yeah. Yeah.
What do you believe?
What I just said.
You said we don't believe.
I said no, humans, we've always been a version of this. We've just evolved as a better version. We didn't start out as another organism and evolve into something else. We've evolved as a better version of what we already are.
Oh, so you believe in the Adam and Eve story, like creation?
I wouldn't when you say Adam,
like what was the first? Like what was the first? You're saying we evolved, but like what was the first? What was the first?
Something along the Adam and Eve line. I believe it was something like that. But I don't believe like how it's taught. I don't believe that.
But you believe in a greater being that created them, like
without a doubt.
A supreme being.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Do you believe in like a supreme being, but it's not Jesus or Buddha?
I believe Jesus was just as advertised. I believe he was just as divine as advertised. But I think we didn't get told about the whole X-Men. We just got told about one. We just got Wolverine's story. We didn't know about the other guys. But I believe he's exactly as advertised, yes. And by definition, he's also an alien hybrid.
What?
100%.
Bro, what? How the fuck are you on shrooms right now, dude?
No, but let's back up. Since I'm making a point, so if you're a person that believes in the creator or whatever, and he created Earth. According to Webster's dictionary, that makes him an extraterrestrial. He wasn't born here, he created here. So by definition, he's an ET. His son was born from a virgin, and that pretty much sounds like artificial insemination.
All right, you're on like a different wavelength.
I've seen the face you just made. How else would how else would a virgin get pregnant?
A virgin, that's just a story. She obviously wasn't a virgin.
You don't know that. I don't know that.
I 100% do know that. Because the only
no,
actually, you know what?
Dude.
I don't know that. I don't know that because I'll tell you why. 1981, a Japanese man said he had sex with an alien. And he said that an alien came down, ship crashed, blah, blah, blah. He went to help her out. She had no sexual organs, but she took his clothes off and she sat on his cock. And he's like, I don't know where my penis went, but all I felt was extreme pleasure and heat. And she fucked me, and I came inside her, and I left. And then the alien left. Swear to God, this is his eyewitness story, and he swears by it. He's never done drugs in his life. He's a pilot.
So we're talking about we're talking about creation and what I believe, and you just rebutted me with some Japanese dude from 1981.
I'm not rebuttaling you. I'm saying I agree with you. If the alien didn't have any sexual organs, that means there's another way for pregnancy to happen if you don't have any sexual genitalia. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, but that's why I say that Jesus was an alien hybrid. Does that make him any less divine? No, it makes him exactly as advertised.
So all aliens are divine?
No.
Dude, then what the fuck are you saying right now, bro?
There's the light and the dark to everything. There's yin and yang to everything. If there's good, there has to be bad. Who do you think the Watchers? Do you know who the Watchers are? Have you ever heard of the Watchers?
Yeah, the fucking movie, The Watcher.
That was the bad guys, according to the stories.
That sounds a little bit of some like mumbo jumbo to me, if I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, let me put that on pause. Yo, Regular K, what's up, man? Thank you for the fucking resub, dude. 2 months, dude. Tell him, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Look, there's a bunch. I'm looking at all the shit like I've missed a bunch.
Yo, don't say frick you, though. I swear to God, I'll frick you nicer than you've ever been fricked before, pal. And that's a threat.
Chat, forgive me for missing all this shit. I got involved in a real conversation. I feel like a piece of shit for missing all this. Appreciate the resub.
Girl. Oh, you're saying, why do you say girls fuck them? Here's why I say, here's the difference between when people say I fucked a girl and a girl fucked me. Here's the difference. The difference is when you have sex with a girl and you kind of, put in the work, you're like boom bop pow, you had sexual intercourse with her. But when she lays you down, straps your shit, you can't move, and then she just goes, she had sexual intercourse with you, like she fucked you.
You just said she's strapped, so you're getting pegged.
I said straps you to the bed. Yo, it's funny how that's the first thing that came to your mind. It sounds like you want to be somewhere getting pegged by somebody.
Don't you project on me, sir. Don't you dare.
I'm not projecting on you, bro.
you just projected all over me.
Why'd you say it like that, bro?
What you talking about?
Why'd you say it? You just projected all over me.
You did.
Why you're the one? You're
the one that let the Freudian slip. You're talking about if she got you and got you strapped, and that's what you said. And then boom, 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 like, dude, you.
Correct. You said projected all over me. Like, why couldn't you just say projected on me? You said all over me, like I'm.
Like what?
You know what?
Oh my God.
Yo, bro, chat, get your boy, bro. Chat, get your fucking boy. This guy's disgusting, dude.
Never, dude. Fuck off. What do you believe in?
I believe that all these beings like Jesus and Buddha and Muhammad and Krishna and all those people were prophets that achieved enlightenment, but they weren't supreme beings. They had just They know the secrets of the world. That's what I think they are.
I agree. I agree with everything you just said. But for some reason, I believe that Jesus had he had a super that nobody else had. Like
So
everybody
he's special. I'm just kidding, bro.
I'm not. I'm not
gonna get canceled for this. Don't worry.
I'm not. I'm trying to give you the right answer. That's why I'm looking like I'm having to think. I mean, yes, I guess it would make you kind of special. And I believe that. You want me to tell you something else? Something else I believe?
What?
I believe in all Greek and Roman mythology. I think the Egyptians, all that shit that they left and their hieroglyphs and stuff, I think they seen every bit of that. Every piece of it.
Yeah. They 100% did. Why else would they draw pictures of shit like that if it didn't exist?
That was the thing. Like that would have been like the first ever concept of that. Like, what would have made them just make this giant story up? And it just so happens that all around the world, it's happening. Like, why is everybody just fucking lying?
Yeah, why are there pyramids everywhere? Chad, do you know there's pyramids not only in Egypt, but like everywhere?
Everywhere.
There's some sort of pyramid structure everywhere.
So
like, I'm talking Antarctica, India, Budapest. Like, there's pyramids everywhere, bro.
Siberia, Croatia, all over South America.
Why are there pyramids everywhere? Because they show us where we came from. And I just saw NDA say, now, do you think ghosts know the truth since they're outside the Matrix? I think ghosts are being controlled. I think ghosts, when you die, you have 3 options. Either... Actually, you know what?
No, continue that thought. Continue that thought.
Hot take right now.
There's 3 options. What's the 3 options?
The 3 options are limited to, but include the following. Option number 1. Your body releases all these endorphins or whatever, all these chemicals, and it tricks you into making you think what you believe is real. So let's say when you die, you believe you go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
So your body's going to release these chemicals, and it's going to put you in some, like, whatever your body thinks heaven looks like. So number 2, there's nothing. You just die. Number 3, you're reincarnated as something else. Surprise option number 4, you actually turn into like some sort of energy that's released into the world, and that's what ghosts are. Excuse me.
See, I believe half of that, and I don't half of it. Like, I believe we release off it into energy, but that's when we go to become like this bigger thing, like, which is what people think is heaven. Like, I think that's why it's said, like, you're not going to recognize others. Like, you're all going to be the same thing. Like, you're just going to be this fucking ball of light.
What do they say? What does it say an angel looks like in the Bible?
They're depicted scary as hell, man.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of eyes mixed in with like a feather, right? Can you pull that up? Can you pull that photo up? Accurate representation of an angel. Biblical representation of an angel. What does an angel look? Angel exposed. What does it look like? Can I say something? Yeah, go ahead, man. Jesus, dude, how long does it take to Google something?
Shit, hold on.
Yeah, I'm about to show you something that you guys are gonna love, dude. Especially Lack OT is gonna love this shit. Let me just finish this up. I got one down. Watch this shit. You guys are gonna love this, bro. I guarantee you, all you guys are gonna start stroking your cock.
You talking about this?
Yeah, that. Yeah, that. That's an actual. That's what according to the Bible, that's what an angel looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a mini boss off Doom. I had a long period in life where I got stuck with the thought that what if when you die it just turns black? That's just it. See, I don't believe that. I believe there's something else.
I think whatever we believe is what you're gonna see.
That first thing you said, I like that. That would be something I would definitely like to talk about, like, because that's possible. That's very possible.
What you see is whatever you believe comes true.
Yes, and because I can see that being the case as you go into part 2 or whatever it is. Because I think once part 2 happens, like, there's just no memory of anything that just happened. So, like you said, that shit could happen. Like, that's the last thing you remember, and then all of a sudden you just start over. So it's kind of like reincarnation mixed in with it.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree, but we'll see what happens. I think at the end of the day, though,
lean back for me though when you talk.
I think at the end of the day, what matters is what you believe. You know, because me personally, I believe that there is no afterlife. I believe we get reincarnated into something else. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be called an afterlife though?
No, because there's no afterlife. You're still reincarnated as something else. So an afterlife, the definition of an afterlife is your current life continues on somewhere else, but it doesn't continue on. You start a brand new life, brand new script, brand new everything as something or someone else. I just want to read what Caleb said. When I was a kid, I had a neighbor. Her mother had a camera. She was taking pictures in her house, and she lost grip of the camera, took a picture. I swear a friend showed me the picture of 3 angels in the corner of their house. That's fucking scary. Can you get that picture? Can you get that or no? Is there a way you can retrieve that photo for us?
Yeah, I would love. Yeah. Yeah, this is the mini boss off Doom.
Where does our consciousness come from? Matter and energy cannot be destroyed or created, only change form. I think consciousness is an exception to that rule because it's not matter. I think consciousness is undefinable and it exists in a different dimension. So right now we know there's 1D, one dimension, there's 2 dimensions, there's 3 dimensions. I think consciousness exists in another dimension that we don't know about yet. And that's why we cannot quantify it because we haven't reached that dimension yet. You know what I'm saying?
See, now you just reword to me. You reworded what you said because I believe in what you just said. Like, I think that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I think there's another dimension.
Yeah, 100%. There's another dimension. 1,000,000% there is.
And like you say, there's just a number that you couldn't even begin to start because it's just woven. Like, I believe the same shit. See, I don't always just talk shit to you. I believe everything you're saying for the most part.
You're just agreeing with me because you have no opinion, bro. You're just hopping onto the train of let's agree with Peter.
Oh, now we go.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
Now I was gonna say, let's get this Uno reverse out. Look, you're gonna get me canceled.
Can you believe? Oh shit! Wait, can this get you banned?
Dude, I don't give a fuck if it did.
Nah, bro. Andrew's gonna get banned from my wrongdoings. Chat. He's gonna move to kick.com.
I will too. Mitch, appreciate the resub, G. And chat again.
Yo,
I hate that I keep fucking like I'm missing so much.
Yo, Mitch, what's up, bro? Brew? Bruddy, yeah. Cruddy. Peter, if you ever, God willing, not in a coma, thinking of your afterlife will not change. You'll see a lot of weird shit when you're on the verge of death. You know, there's a doctor, I think in LA. There's a doctor in Los Angeles who is willing and will kill you for 5 minutes.
Regular K, appreciate the gifted sub. Pete, can you say that one more time, please, sir?
There's a doctor in LA that apparently, if you pay him enough, he'll kill you for 5 minutes and then wake you up after 5 minutes. So you can see what death feels like.
Oh, I'm not paying nobody for that.
He has a 99% success rate.
Man, fuck that, because I'm that 0.1%. I don't need to know that bad.
So he puts you to sleep. I think he gets your heart rate so close to 0 that you're practically dead. I think that's what it is.
Fuck no. Too much could go wrong.
I mean, fuck, I would do it. I think I would do it.
So
I think it's worth the risk.
So let's So let's say you pay it and you get a glimpse and you see something, but it's like the worst case scenario, something you could have never even thought of. And now that'll be the only thing that you can think of the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That worth it? Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth it to get a peek behind the curtain, I think. If I was able to see into the afterlife, I would take that chance.
You really,
Yeah.
you're really on a journey. So you talking about taking?
Dude, I have nothing to live for, dude.
Don't, hey, come on now.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
about to say, dude, no. You trying to take shrooms and get in that tank? Now you want to go to LA and let some dude kill you for 5 minutes? Like, man, do we need to talk off stream, man? Are you good?
No, dude. It's just like, man, it's so, you know, it's so fascinating.
It is.
Like, you can't even think of, like, right now, if I tell you, yo, think of nothing,
It's impossible. It's impossible.
You can't yeah. So, like, knowing what death feels like, or where I just read Hollywood from the chat, or what happens after you die, is just so fascinating to me, because, like, I just want to know.
You're going to know one day.
Yeah, but I won't be alive to know. I'll just die and I'll know, and that's it. Like, dude, I want to tell people.
So what if let's say you go do this like 30 days from now, and you see the worst thing, something you've never been at, like something so fucked you couldn't even think of it on your own. And the next 60 years of your life, every morning when you wake up, that's the first thought you got. And every night when you go to sleep, that's the last thought you got.
I mean, obviously it's a joke, but, like, it's kind of fucked. Like, I obviously I'm not going to do it. I'm just speaking, like, what if?
I don't know, dude.
No, I'm just speaking what if. But actually, NDA brought up a great point. He said, first world fascination, third worlders trying to survive and stay in life. It's actually fucked, bro. Perspective is crazy. Like, I'm talking about dying for 5 minutes and seeing what happens. Meanwhile, someone my age somewhere else could be, like, fending for their life and just wanting a monocle of some sort of hope just to keep living, bro. It's fucked. It's so fucked how, like, perspective and, like, your world situation is everything.
It's true. It's true. I think about that crazy shit. But you got to
go ahead.
You got to be careful how much you let that intrude your mind, though. You can't think about it too much because you can't control any of that.
Yeah, but you can kind of try to contribute to it. But
you can.
What I'm saying, or what I'm trying to say, is, like, I saw this video of these kids in Syria, and there's this guy that asked them. He's like, "Yo, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And everyone's like, all the kids are, like, laughing and giggling. They're like, "I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a owner. I want to be this." And I'm like, bro, if you do that and you ask those kids and you ask them here, probably gonna be like, "Yo, I want to be a TikTok star," or, like, some, some stupid shit, like that. Something that, it's just, we're they're so fortunate to have what they have compared to people in, like, Syria, and, like, these kids who are been through war and watch people die, and they still have hope to be, like, something and do something with their lives.
Yeah.
It's just so, like,
I know what you're saying. I remember when I went to Jamaica, and, like, when I'm going through up to the Dun River Falls in Ocho Rios, going through the rainforest and shit, like, and you would start seeing, like, little communities where people were literally living like little bamboo huts. And at first you start thinking, like, damn, you feel bad for them and shit. And then once you get to talking to these people, they knew a level of happiness that I knew nothing about. And here I am feeling sorry for them. It's like it's like you said, it's perspective, where I'm feeling bad, like, damn, dude, they've got it rough. And they're looking at me like, you sad fuck.
Yeah, dude. And I heard a lot about that in Jamaica. Like, people are living by the beaches in their huts, and they're happy.
Happy as fuck.
They take their boat, they go fishing, come back, cook it, eat. They're happy, bro. And, like, we're here fucking Western culture, and the way we were, like, the whole American dream, like, the Canadian dream, all fucking bullshit, bro. It's just a way for us to to strive for something, but always be like like not depressed, but always be like not internally happy. You see people in Jamaica living in fucking huts, struggle like what we would say is struggling, but they know it's like, yo, my life is great. Living in a hut, I have a roof over my head, I'm eating every day. Like we're so fucking we're just not focusing on the right things. And I just read Hanzo's message. He said, my goofy ass son said he wanted to be a streamer. Yo, what's wrong with that, bro? Yo, what's wrong with that, bro?
Let him try it, Hanzo.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What do you mean you're gonna slap him, bro? What's up? Hold on, I'm gonna get another drink. 1 sec.
Chat while he's gone. Let me hit his little commercial real quick. We gotta do this for the sponsors.
Watch this tough truck demonstration. We're driving the 78 Ford pickup in a free fall.
What the fuck, Steve? I didn't say go.
Ford pickups are built tough.
Damn it, brother.
Let's see that again. Some terrific pounding, huh?
Yeah. God damn it. Hey, Mary, come here. Let me pound that ass, Mary.
About to knock them dead if the tractor pulls tonight. These motherfuckers ain't gonna know what hit them.
God damn it, brother. American-made trucks, brother. None of that fucking other shit. Steel of America. God damn it, brother. Brother, I'm telling you what, if I had this suspension while fucking my sister, I wouldn't have to go to Jimmy 3 times a week. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Damn it, brother. American made, brother. Swear to God, you don't get your fucking tight ass over here, I'm gonna go crazy. God damn it, son, you did a good job. Damn it, brother. American made, brother. Liberty, white slips, the Alamo, damn it, brother. Las Vegas, Christmas.
Ford F-150. Don't get caught fucking your sister in a cow field without one.
God damn it, brother. Drinks, dude. Fuck. Fuck.
And to answer your question, Breaker, a third world, 100%. 100%. Well, I shouldn't say 100%, but yeah, I would think a third world would much more likely find that.
They have a better perspective on life. Outlook, I should say, not perspective.
Like, everywhere as I've seen in Jamaica was like that. And I'm not a naive person. I know there was bad places in Jamaica. There's bad places anywhere. I mean, that's just how life is. Some's rougher than others, but everybody that I come across, dude, they were just fucking happy. They were fucking happy. So like it's crazy. You're going on this big long ass bus ride and you start seeing it and you start feeling bad and you're like, fuck, man, I need to be grateful for what I got, man. These poor people, blah, 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 blah. And then you start like talking to them and shit and feel their energy and they feel sorry for you. Like they're looking at you like you poor sad fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them and their happiness that I didn't know existed.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
That is true.
Dude, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay. I was like, man, this is me. Where's my hut? I could 100% live like that. No problem.
Oh wait, Hanzo, I was just joking.
And I respect what Hanzo said too. You gotta finish school first. You gotta finish high school. You gotta get out of high school. I agree with that. I was a young man at that age at one time. And my grades are gonna slip. I'm streaming at that age.
At what age?
Well, he ain't finished high school yet.
Oh, no, yeah, he has to. Of course, I would. Yeah, I would. Yeah. But back to our conversation. You're a bitch, bro. I hate you.
Not as bad as
what were we talking about? I'm just kidding, bro. I knew what we were talking about. See,
I don't.
I'm focused. We were talking about third world countries and how they live.
Oh yeah.
And who the fuck even came up with third world, bro? They're probably laughing and calling us we live in a third world country. So we can't live without our fucking iPhones.
The Rothschilds and all those come up with that term.
What I would do to fucking meet a Rothschild and fucking strap him up to a chair and be like, listen, motherfucker, you're going to tell me everything you know, or I'm going to slice off your fucking toenails one by one.
Disclaimer to all Rothschilds, he said it, not me.
Yeah, and I'm fucking serious too. I'm just kidding.
As am I.
You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah,
I'll fucking grab that son of a bitch. Half my family are third worlders. For me, their smile is a facade for foreigners. It's a cutthroat, eat or be eaten world mentality for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my parents are the same.
Okay.
My parents are the same. Growing up in Egypt, they would tell me like they would have,
bro.
I'm sorry, they would live in the. I'm sorry, they'd be living in like the slums and shit, and they always had to be like aware of what was going on, especially where they lived, because there was always people with swords and shit, like cutting each other off and shit. My dad said he witnessed a sword fight outside of a bar right under where he lived. Motherfuckers with like full on swords fighting each other.
See, to me, that's terrifying. I'm gonna be like, if I see two people with a gun, yeah, it's shocking to see, but it's not like seeing two motherfuckers getting a sword fight. That'd be some terrifying shit to watch, dude.
Mm-hmm. Like that, I don't know why, but I'm more scared of getting stabbed than I am getting shot.
Same here. Same. See, we agree on that as well.
Chat, am I stupid for that?
I mean, yeah, you're stupid for whatever. That's just how
I'm
it
drinking
works.
a juice box, bro.
I know, we heard you. You slurped that fucker right on down.
I slurped that shit right up, brother.
God damn it, brother.
Yeah, I think I'm more scared of being stabbed than I am being shot. I wonder what it's like to be shot. Chat, has anyone here been shot and they want to share it? Has anyone here been stabbed, actually?
Been stabbed with a pencil.
Wait, for fun?
No, in a fight.
Oh.
Stabbed in a calf. Dude, that shit hurt so motherfucking bad.
Oh, bro, that's fucked.
Yeah, it hurt. I didn't like it. I could do without that.
Wait, Scummy said he's been shot. Scummy, are you serious?
Through the left chest. Damn.
The lung? Oh my god, no way, dude. Can you explain how the fuck you got, like, how did that happen?
And like Mitch said, imagine them just moving the knife around.
Yeah, bro. My biggest fear is getting stabbed or like getting strapped to a chair and someone sticking needles in the top of my fingers. Like if they stuck a needle in through the top here and they just went all the way down.
You just went straight medieval with that shit.
You know why?
Please tell us.
There was a scene in Prison Break where one guy got I think it was Agent Mahomes, got strapped up to a chair, and the guy said, "I'm gonna torture you like you've never been tortured." And he's like, "Try me, bitch. I'm from the CIA." And then he took a needle, stuck it in through the top like this, and went all the way in to the back of his hand. And then he's like, and then it was fucked. He had needles in all 5 of his hands.
That legit made my hand hurt.
Yeah. Like imagine a needle sticking in through the top. Like that fucking kills. So that's why I have fear of that.
It legit made like this part of my hand hurt. Like I felt it when you was saying it. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait.
So that's
Xavier,
what you're worried about happening to you. So let me get
yeah,
this
yeah,
right.
that and being stabbed. Those are my two biggest fears, dude. Wait.
See this
Xavier said, have you been stabbed? Actually, I was in 9th grade having sex with a senior. She had a boyfriend, and that was a gang member. I didn't know. First, I got jumped by him and 5 others. Then 2 weeks later, they caught me walking down the street to a bus stop.
fuck.
Holy fuck! You got shot in 9th grade, bro.
Mm.
Holy fuck! Did you guys see the 7-year-old? No, I didn't.
What happened to the 70-year-old NYC? I mean, that's crazy. How long did it take you to recover from that?
Yo, bro, please, bro. Don't tell me a story about a 7-year-old fucking like getting stabbed in New York City, bro. I don't
Ran
want to hear
over.
that.
Damn.
Oh, nah, bro. It's just fuck, dude. I cannot.
Damn. 68 times.
Wait, what? You got shot 68 times?
He got shot at 68 times. It hit him once. He pulled some fucking John Wick shit on him, son.
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. They shot 68 bullets and got hit. Yo, who are you, dude?
Think about that. You dodged all of them, and the one that hit you fucked you up like that. That's just how that's just crazy. Like how close you get to coming off, you know, like missing all that, and then just one random one hit you.
What the fuck, bro? You got shot at 68 times, but yo, man, someone was watching over you. It's either that or you're fucking John Wick and Neo combined from the Matrix.
Speaking of John Wick, have you ever watched any of those?
Yeah, I watched all of them.
Well, I hadn't. I'd only seen the first one until about 3 nights ago, and I watched the fourth one. I thought that shit. I thought it was pretty badass.
Of course it is, dude.
Oh, damn! I forgot about how you and Keanu are. My bad. I'm kind of scratching at something right there.
Of course, bro. Me and Keanu are fucking boys, dude.
What was that movie you was telling us about?
Sorry, what?
What was that movie you was telling us about Keanu? Chat, remember? He was always asking us about a Keanu movie, and we tried to help.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up, bro. That wasn't.
Was it what was it?
Oh god.
Was it Johnny Mnemonic?
No, I know that movie. That movie's great. Listen, bro, he goes nuts over a dog. Of course, if someone were to kill my cat, I'd put needles in the top of their fingernails. I'd torture them. I would strap them to a fucking chair, and I'd buzz their head, and I'd stick needles in their head if they were to hurt my cat.
I would do some bad shit if they hurt my cat as well.
Yeah, bro.
Rocker, thanks for the follow, G. Welcome in.
Trust me, dude. Get a pet and see how much you love it, bro. If someone were to look at my cat the wrong way, bro, I'm cutting your head off. I don't care if you were like looking and calling my cat cute. Don't even fucking look at my cat. I'll cut your fucking head off, straight up.
But the way you talk to him, you know that tells us something totally different. How you talk to him when you're picking up the camera and cussing them and carrying on.
I know. Get back.
I'd fucking take this doll and I'd slice his head off, dude.
Has Charlie fucked with that at all?
Nah, he's scared of it.
One of those cats is gonna fuck him up one night.
Dude, don't say that. This doll costed me fucking money.
I was only
Dude, you see, I'm getting old, bro. I'm getting old, man.
Holy fuck.
What?
Scummy, he said, I was only conscious after the impact for less than a minute. I woke up close to 6 months later weighing only 96 pounds.
Damn, bro. You were in a coma for 6 months?
Fucking crazy. And
yo, what the hell?
Rocker, yes, we do have the same. I'm not liking these fuckers much lately. They're starting to annoy me. That's crazy,
wow, dude. Scummy. how do you not open with that, bro? It's like, hey man, my name's Scummy. I got shot 68 times and was in a coma for 6 months. Like if that happened to me, I would introduce myself like that. Hey, my name's Peter. I got shot, but I was in coma for 6 months. What's your name?
You see what he said? He said they got caught within minutes, and fuckers caught 89 years.
Bro, I'm glad you turned out okay, man.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Glad you woke up and you turned out okay, brother, and you're alive. Honestly.
Scummy, do you have you have any like memories that randomly hit you over that time when you was in that coma? Like some shit you shouldn't have known? Comas are wild, dude. What happens?
I think you're dead, no?
No, your brain's still functioning.
Okay, what's death then? Is death brain death? Or are you talking about body death?
Your brain dies, the body dies.
Okay, but if my body dies and my brain's alive, does that mean I'm alive? Or does that mean I'm dead?
If your brain's still going, you're going. I don't know, dude. I ain't got. But I find it hard to, like, for instance, 6 months, which is something you probably couldn't remember because you was unconscious, but your brain has to be doing something in those 6 months.
I mean, it's definitely thinking about something while you're kind of, you know, what's the word?
Like, imagine these people that like went into like comas for fucking years, and all of a sudden just fucking wake up. What the fuck? What have they been doing?
I don't know, but I think that like when your brain is still alive,
You're alive.
but your body's like, that doesn't mean you're, nah, bro, that doesn't make sense, because if your brain is dead, or if you're dead and you're in a coma and your brain is putting off some activity, that doesn't mean you're alive. That just means your brain is kind of flickering like a light bulb that needs to be changed. You know what I mean?
And as long as it's going, you still got a chance, though, is my point.
I don't think you're alive though. I think you're still dead, but like that's just a natural response of the brain to just flicker. I have scars from gun wounds from living in the ghetto with gang banging XBF. Holy fuck. That's insane.
And see, like breakers, like you saying, like, does consciousness still exist? I mean, probably not, but fuck, at the same time, probably so.
Consciousness. I think
there's way more that we don't have the comprehension for that happens than what we think it's all about. Because back to what I told you about the shrooms. I'm telling you, during this little window, I had the answers to everything. Like, I was going to be a millionaire within 30 minutes when I woke up the next day. That's how real this shit was. And like, I had all the answers. When my eyes opened, I still had that same thought. And then instantly it was just wow.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's one of the universe's mysteries. You never know until you get there and die and then wake up. I don't know.
So that's why you're wanting to take shrooms and go get in the tank for 6 hours.
Yeah, but I think what I'm gonna if I die, chat, if I die and I get brought back to life, and I figure out the secrets to the universe, I'm not sharing that shit, bro. I'm keeping that shit to myself. You better best believe I'm not fucking sharing the secrets to the world with you fuckers.
See, chat, remember that, because if I get the info, I'm sharing the answers to the test with everybody. You just remember what he just said.
I live in the IRL tuggy life, but prepared to duck any night. Oh, really? Where do you live? Can I ask? Some dreams are very real. Supposedly you had hundreds a night, but remember very few. Shrooms are legal here in Oakland. I got you. Dude, I think the most traumatic dream I ever had, I think it was when I could hear everything and everyone said. Wait, I could hear everything everyone said. I only know that because my family said the doctors wouldn't let certain people in the hospital room when I was in a coma because my heartbeat would go crazy when I heard a voice like my mom's. Holy fuck. So he was technically awake.
He was in a lucid dream see, that's what I was kind of getting at. Like what he just told me, like is the definition of a fucking lucid dream. Like, dude, you're stuck in one for 6 months.
Wow.
That's deep. That's some deep shit right there.
Bro, shrooms aren't legal in Oakland.
They're legal in several places.
Mushrooms legal in Oakland.
Do you know that they've proven, like, dude, this is another reason I believe in shrooms. Like science now. We're talking about science. They've been like testing on schizophrenics for years with microdosing. And like they're actually seeing positive results. And with a and a schizophrenic, you know, they're supposed to be like uncurable. Like, you know, you're that, and like there's no hope for you. But all of a sudden, some shrooms help a motherfucker get their life together.
Didn't they fucking microdose that one dude, Charles Manson, for like 20 years?
Oh, I don't know.
Pause knows about this. I think it's the thing was called CIA. It's called CIA mushroom experiment. What they did was they used mushrooms on specific people and LSD to torture them.
See, Breaker, that goes, well, Breaker said too, that kind of goes along with like what I thought. That's the reason I was asking him about that. Like, because everything that I've read, it kind of seems like you're stuck in a lucid dream for that entire time. Because you can hear everything going on. Imagine if you're laying there and people's talking shit to you. Oh yeah, that MK Ultra, that was with acid.
Yeah, it says MK Ultra, Cold War, United States.
They were trying to create super soldiers.
They tried to use mind control. The CIA approved MK Ultra in 1953 to develop techniques to block enemy Soviet, Chinese, North Korean to brainwash U.S. prisoners. It was LSD, mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, and acid-fueled parties. And I think Charles Manson was one of them. Oh yeah, Ted Kaczynski was one of them, the Unabomber. And James Joseph Whitney Bulger, the Boston mobster.
Mr. Tremblay said, look up Operation Midnight Climax.
That's literally what I'm reading right now. Midnight Climax was an MK Ultra project, which government employees, prostitutes lured unsuspecting men to CIA safe houses where drug experiments took place. The CIA dosed the men with LSD, while at times drinking cocktails behind a two-way mirror, watched the drug's effect on the men's behavior, recorded devices installed in prostitutes' rooms. Most of the climax experience took place in San Francisco, California, New York City. Little oversight by the CIA, blah, blah, blah. An agent named George White said, of course, I was a very minor missionary, athlete, heretic, but I told wholeheartedly, okay, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Well, they had parties? That's fucked.
But see, that's the thing. So the CIA knew that it was almost possible to get somebody on those trips and make them believe something that wasn't real. So that's what I was telling you about the shrooms in that fucking tank. You could give birth to a thought that you would never let go. And it might be like some bad shit. You might come back a fucking mad scientist, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro, this is fucked. They had prostitutes lure men into hotels and drug them with LSD. How the fuck?
You just you put a drop of that shit in anybody's drink.
Well, I'm saying how is the CIA still an organization after admittedly drugging people? If I were to drug someone, I'd get put in jail for it.
Oh yeah,
But the CIA can do it.
I mean, you just compared yourself to the CIA.
What the fuck do they do, bro? They don't do shit.
They do pretty much whatever the fuck they want, and I agree with what people are saying in chat. Alcohol's the worst. Because if you look, I watched a movie called American Drug Wars, and it was crazy because it started off like, you know, how many people had died from marijuana, which was 0. And then it went into hardcore drugs, and then it lumped all hardcore drugs together, and alcohol still had more deaths.
I don't think that the government should be able to do things that break the law in order of national security or the good of the many or whatever.
I agree.
Listen, bro, don't fucking break the law that you wrote just because you can. If you want to serve and protect, you have to do it under the eyes of the law. And if you can't, figure out another way.
I agree, but there's nobody to enforce them. There's nobody to police them. They're the top.
Fucking pathetic.
It's a pyramid scheme, dude. They're at the top. There's nobody tells them what to do.
How has there not been a civil war revolution in fucking? When was the Civil War within you guys? Like 1950? When did the Civil War happen?
Yeah, dude. It was fucking 1950. No,
literally,
dude, he was right.
You guys had a civil war almost 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the CIA is drugging people now. Fucking, they're fucking taxing you up the ass. They're literally admitting to making up fake news in order to brainwash the public. And there hasn't been a civil war in 200 years. The fuck you guys doing, bro? It's time to rise up. Overthrow your government. I'm about to start I'm about to start a revolution in Canada.
Y'all ain't doing shit up there, dude.
You know, we had the whole
y'all are like the abused stepbrother. You just anytime somebody says something, like, okay.
Nah, listen. You know, we had a truck, a convoy, a freedom convoy when they were trying to.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, they had a. For those of you who don't know, we had a trucker convoy when they had the vaccines. They were trying to mandate vaccines that you have to take it.
But wasn't that mostly Americans coming up there doing that shit?
Nah, it was all Canadians.
Okay.
It was a bunch of Canadian truckers, and they drove across Canada in their trucks with like the Canadian flag, blah blah blah, as like protest. They drove around the across Canada, and they had rallies in each province. So I think it's time for me to start something like that.
Oh my God!
Time for me to start a revolution.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Here's your platform. What? Let's hear it.
I don't want to
lead us, dude. Fucking lead us, man.
No, bro. I don't want to. Listen, I don't want to divulge my secrets. All I'm saying is,
you just said you want to lead a revolution, and then I said, "Fucking lead us to promised land." And you're like, "No, dude." Anything I ask you, that's your answer. No, dude.
The government has too much control over us, and it's time for us to take that control back.
What the fuck are we gonna do then?
You know what we're gonna do?
What's step one? Just give me step one.
Step one is we all need to sign an agreement and agree that none of us will pay taxes anymore. That's it.
Sign an agreement.
Next, we have to make an agreement. Like, I'm talking like at least 500,000 people. If we get 500,000 people to agree not to pay taxes and none of us pay taxes, that's it. Government crumbles. They have no money.
Dude, there's a fucking 500,000 in Tennessee that would vote for that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to take way more than that.
No, I'm saying if there's 500,000 people that don't pay their taxes, the government's fucked. There's no way they're going to audit. They're not auditing.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm with you. Okay.
And then once that succeeds, the rest of the population will be like, "Yo, this worked. I'm not going to pay taxes either." There's no way they are going to audit and get police to 500,000 of people's homes and evict them. Impossible. You can't do that.
So what about the people that get caught and end up going to fucking prison over that, though?
Necessary sacrifice.
I mean,
for the greater good.
I like where your heart's at, but I just asked you to lead us onto the battlefield, dude, and you got us killed in the first volley.
I didn't, though.
Yeah, dude, we're all dead. We're all dead. I hope we got some good like people that res, because we're dead in the first volley. Bless you.
We gotta attack the government where they're most vulnerable, and that's their money.
Now you're right there. You were accurate,
money.
But not paying taxes. It's got to be bigger than that.
That's how they make their money off of us. And we all just got to stop paying taxes, and they're gonna get fucked. Trust. And then we assign one spokesperson for this for everybody, and this spokesperson takes care of everything. Trust, dude.
Oh my god. So we got one designated speaker.
Yeah, and it's me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Me. And I'll contact the government and I'll tell them, listen, bro, unless you put in your fucking charter rights and freedoms or in your fucking one of your amendments that the government cannot have any say over what I do in my life, we're never gonna stop, dude. 5 million is gonna turn to 500,000 gonna turn to a million. Million's gonna triple, quadruple, and then guess what? No one's paying their taxes in the whole world. And guess what? What happens after that? They don't pay their taxes. Government contracts stop. Roads don't stop being built. Buildings stop being built. We have no more construction. Boom. Everyone suffers. Jobs start doing it. No more jobs, right? No more jobs. And then once there's no more jobs, the economy goes to shit. No one's going to sell anything. We go back to trading goods. I'll trade you a goat for a plate of spaghetti. That's where we should be, bro. Fuck this currency bullshit.
A goat for one plate of spaghetti? Fuck no, dude. Are you serious? One plate of spaghetti.
That's after I literally just said that whole speech. That's what you're focused on? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, because I was instantly offended. Dude, you can't have my goat for a plate of spaghetti. Fuck you. It's not enough.
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
You ain't gonna offer me no garlic bread?
I'm getting
nothing?
A call here. I'm getting a call. Yeah, hello? Yeah, listen. President Biden. I don't know why you keep calling my number, bro, but you're fucked. You're not getting elected. You're not getting re-elected. And tell fucking Kamala Harris that she can come over later. All right? Don't fucking call me back. Sorry about that.
I still don't think you. I don't think your heart's in the right place. But we lost 80% of our people in the first battle. We lose in that war.
See, the thing is with these protests, and everyone does now, it's just they're protesting, but it always ends in violence. It always ends in some sort of physical negative activity. You know what I mean?
Because that's their intentions. I agree with you, but that was their intentions. They're not there to solve anything. They're in there to fucking start some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Protests and shit don't work. You have to come with a.
You
have to come with a combined, coordinated attack, and I'm talking attack on some sort of not structure. Okay, I'm talking like finance. Like you have to, withhold payment or don't pay or like don't pay your taxes. You know what I mean? You attack someone or something where they're most vulnerable. And where the government's most vulnerable is their money. They don't have money. They're fucked.
It's true. But and here's the thing, though. There's so many people on this fucking planet. Okay, let's say start just getting people one by one to join the revolution, and they start stepping down from important jobs. Well, that person that's stepping down, they'll just replace them. There'll be somebody that the money's more important to that they'd rather just make
weakness. They don't see the greater good.
I agree. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just giving you the devil's advocate answer is like they're just going to replace them. You ain't going to ever achieve nothing that way.
Weakness.
There's a lot of weakness on this planet, dude. That's the problem.
Stand for nothing, you fall for everything. You ever hear that quote? Guess who said that? Abraham Lincoln, circa 1881, first president of the United States. Wait, who was
First?
your first president? Oh, no. Second.
No,
Second president of the United States.
He wasn't the second. He wasn't the second.
Who was he? Like the fifth?
Nope. Keep going. You got it, dude. There's only so many numbers. Keep going, man.
He's the 16th president of the United States. I don't fucking know your bullshit government. Bro, your country assassinated one of your own presidents, dude.
Yeah.
JFK.
They had help with that. They had help with that. But
God, who here believes that?
I 1000%. It was three different groups involved in that shit.
Yeah, do you guys believe JFK was assassinated? Who here believes that, bro?
God damn it, brother. I didn't even mean to hit that.
A gov talking shit. Talking about getting rid of the government. A gov talking shit about the government. That's actually funny as fuck. Honestly, man, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes in Dawn Data, some of the shit that happens there, I don't agree with, to be honest. Some of the shit I don't agree with it, you know? But I can understand politics, and I can understand, like, you know, you have to present a united front that the government all agrees with this. Because once one person starts to disagree and be vocal about it, the whole idea of the government being all powerful starts to break apart. You know?
Heard what you was talking about, and I agree 1000%.
And that's where things kind of start breaking apart. Like my ideology of getting rid of the government. Like, you can't have one person dictate everything.
Hell no.
You know?
Hell no. The biggest issue. There's simple things to start this revolution. It would be easier to get done. Like, for once, I'm going to use America for instance on that. There should be a term limit to any senator or any House of Representatives. These motherfuckers are coming in here and staying 30 and 40 years. You know, you can only resist the devil so long. You can't bump and grind with the devil for fucking 30 years and just continue to turn them down.
Yeah. Yo, hold on. Pete, just go back to school. Bro, we don't learn about American politics in school. That's why I don't know any of your presidents. We don't learn that unless you take it in, like, fucking, I don't know, extracurricular course or some shit, which I definitely didn't do.
So y'all did no world geography in Canada? World geography wasn't a thing?
Yeah, we did, but we didn't learn about your presidents. We just learned about where countries were. Like, here, they'd give us a map, be like, here, memorize this.
No world history?
No.
Really?
That was an elective. We had it, but it was an elective, so you had to choose to take it, which obviously I didn't want to fucking learn about. I don't give a fuck about world history, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
How could you not care about world history, dude?
I do now.
World history and science were the best two subjects by far.
Yeah, I do now. I care about history now, but back then I didn't fucking care.
No, it's too late. We all heard you. You said fuck world history.
Bro, you can't see, this is what's wrong with your fucking era, dude. Sorry, I'm just getting more of those bubbly, gassy drinks, and getting them delivered to my house because I'm lazy.
Oh, I thought you was about to lean up on the steering wheel and fart again the way you was sitting.
I did that shit 5 times.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, please shit on this cell.
RP server politics work exactly how real life politics work. Layers upon layers, shadow forces controlling. Yo, dude, that is the most factual statement I have ever seen in my life.
It's accurate as fuck.
And chat, you didn't hear this from me, but I already got a message, bro. I already got a message. He's like, hey, what are you saying on that podcast? Shut your mouth. I'm getting stripped, dude. Watch a documentary on Abraham Lincoln. Did you guys ever watch the video of JFK getting assassinated?
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. He 100% got hit from 2 different directions. Because the first high power shot hits him in the back of the head, and it blows him forward, and then all of a sudden he falls back into the left. You got hit with a high powered round in the back of the dome, your head's going forward until it hits the ground. Definitely wouldn't go backwards. That don't even make sense. And I'm not no fucking.
And you know what
physicist.
he said? What did he say before he got shot? He said there's a plan in the United States to control every man, woman, and child.
And he died like a week later.
Yeah, he said something like that. Like, there's a plan in the United States to put every woman, man, and child under government control, and I'm gonna expose it. And then he died a week later. He got shot.
Him and his brother was going after the mob at the same time. Too many fights.
This is actually like.
And what's so crazy, from what I understand from anybody that was alive at that time, like the older people, if you ever talk to them, like Kennedy was loved by everybody, by the people.
Yeah. And yo, it's fucked. Like, this is straight. Like, there's no conjecture here. Like, this is straight black and white. If I were to tell you right now, hey guys, I have the biggest dirt on Justin Trudeau. My prime minister has been breaking the law, and I'm going to tell you at the next stream. I'm going to tell you what he did. It's unbelievable. And then I ended up dying on Monday morning. Like, dude, it's just so, it has, like, a part of you has to realize, like, dude, this could be true.
You kind of did just threaten me.
What do you mean? I did?
Yeah. You just threatened your prime minister.
No, I didn't. I'm not saying like I actually do. I'm saying like, imagine I said that.
Whenever you saying it, why was that Buffalo Bill song playing in the background though?
Oh, buddy, here we go.
Why was that playing?
You know that you know why he keeps bringing up Buffalo Bill? Because he wants me to fucking dance. He wants me to dance.
As you go projecting again, you want to dance.
He wants me to dance and lick my lips and shit, bro. You're in love with me.
Chucky's got you feeling some kind of way. Won't you turn Buffalo Bill on and give these beautiful people in the chat, give them a twirl.
No.
How dare you disrespect our people?
How dare you disrespect Buffalo Bill by
Daniel Tremblay? Do you want to see Hongista dance to Buffalo Bill? Yes or no, sir? If Daniel says to do it, you gotta do it. You can't tell him no. Look, Hanzo wants it, Mitch wants it, and Mr. Tremblay says, "Of course I do." He said
people talk about the Illuminati, but they eat up every popular opinion fed by the mainstream media.
He's 100% accurate. I know what he's saying. Like,
I don't get it. What do you mean? But they eat up every popular opinion. What does that mean?
So somebody that's talking about the Illuminati, they're not like going to the core of what it actually is. They're just believing any gossip piece that they read about them.
Oh,
because the Illuminati is real. George Washington wrote about the Illuminati and named them in like one of his first addresses as our first president. And he said that they will come to this country and they will acquire a power that I can't put in words. That's what the fuck George Washington said.
Whoa.
But he's right. Like everything that you read, that's all the smoke and mirrors shit. Like that's what they want you to believe. That's what they want to get like conspiracy nuts to go on.
Damn.
The shit that really happens with the Illuminati, ain't nobody talking about it because only those motherfuckers know.
That's fucked. He said that? Like George Washington actually said that?
No, he said, yeah, his exact words was, dude, he said they will come to America because as Freemasons and Illuminati is not the same thing. A lot of people fuck up and think that's the same. There's nothing, they're nowhere near the same. one of the Illuminati's objectives was to infiltrate Freemasonry. But long story short, if you've got a Mason at the highest level that you can achieve, and he's talking about something like this, I'm going to take him on his word. He might know a little something.
Like a Freemason.
Yeah. Like he was the highest rank. I think 33 is as high as it goes. I mean, that we know of. And like, and if this dude's saying that they're fucking real and that they're going to come to America and acquire a wealth and a power that he can't put in words, what the fuck he said.
Holy fuck.
But like Breaker's saying, you're not about to jump on fucking Twitter and find the real Illuminati getting exposed.
Yeah, if a person agrees with all the views presented by the news, congrats. You are helping the Illuminati.
Yeah, 100%.
That's facts. That's facts.
100%.
People, there was this one TikTok. I gotta send it to you guys. It was a compilation of every news station in America.
Seen that, dude. It's so creepy. It's so creepy.
Every news station to ever exist. And it starts off by one of them. And it plays. It says, misinformation is one of the biggest ways for you not to get, is one of the biggest ways to trick the public. And then it shows the next one. And it shows a different news station saying exactly the same thing, word for word. And then it shows a compilation. Yeah, no, we got to show this, bro. I can't explain this. Hold on. TikTok of news station saying.
Because like the Illuminati, whether they still exist, I don't know, but they did exist at one time because that was all them smart fucks like Da Vinci and them had to go underground because they wasn't claiming to be Catholic, and they were killing people like that at the time.
Hold on. Trying to find this news station because it's.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, if you find it, but I've seen it, dude. It's creepy as fuck, man.
Oh, here we go. I just DM'd it to you. Play this for everyone, and but before you do, fast forward to 35 seconds. I do have TikToks coming. Of course I do. How else am I gonna know my fucking? I don't know where I was going with that joke.
Yeah, it literally won't play.
It's a link. How can it not play?
It just won't. It's just freezing. There it goes. Hold on.
Fast forward to 35 seconds.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve.
$35 seconds and then play it. Chat, listen to this.
Has become all too common on social media. More alarmingly, some media outlets without checking facts first.
Oh my God! Get this shit off the fucking screen.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah, that shit's terrifying, dude.
Chat, they're all saying the exact same script, word for word, all competing news stations, all competing for views and ratings. Why would they be saying the same thing?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. If one news station is trying to have more viewers than the other, they would change their script. They're all saying the same thing.
Yeah. But see, that's what they think of us as human beings. Like, we're all fucking stupid, dude. And apparently, I was going to say, and apparently we are. Because,
yeah.
But see, the problem is right now, dude, and this is real talk, it's at a tip, it's past the tipping point. It's so lopsided that I don't think it could be fixed. I think we're at the point of there's no turning back.
Yep.
And all great like societies always got a 300-year window. Like all empires, they crumble.
Pause, you know, pause. Pause has been on this. Pause is like, really? He's like being sarcastic because he's probably caught on to this way before we have. But bro, it's never going to. It's never gonna get better.
So that's why I was asking you earlier when you said revolution, you got to think of something out of the box. They're not paying taxes. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because here in America, they don't give a fuck, dude. They'll lock this whole motherfucking country up. And you can believe that shit. They'll lock every motherfucker down here up.
It could be news stations all under one branch who wrote the script. And it was under the it was about the country, so it makes sense they just use the script over and over again. Why would news stations? Why would one branch own multiple news stations?
That's how that is.
That right there should be illegal. Right there, that should be illegal.
I agree.
One organization should not own all news stations.
100%.
They should all be their separate entities under different management, under different owners.
100%. I agree.
But yeah. Like Paw said, fuck moping around in the meantime, bro. I'm going to smoke some crack, pop some shrooms, go into a tube, and I'm going to party my fucking ass off, dude. Fuck it. I'm doing cocaine tonight, bro. You can't stop me. Fuck you.
And you're going to shit on yourself in traffic.
Buddy, I'm going to shit on myself. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to show you guys my asshole. Ready? I'm going to shit live on CNN right now. Are you guys ready for Anunnaki tracks to get banned off Twitch?
Let's do it.
3.
I'm not looking at that.
2. I have an abnormally low butt crack. Look, chat. So like my butt crack is abnormally low. Isn't that weird? Shouldn't my butt crack have tried it, like have shown by then?
This sounds like genuine concern too. This is genuine, chat.
Yeah.
Answer him truthfully, because he's literally concerned.
Like shouldn't the butt crack already have started? Like if I go like right now, like right there, right? No, right? But if I drop it a little, like I should see a butt crack right now, but I don't.
So what's the benefits to having a longer ass crack? What are you cheating?
Bro, I'm like all built with my lower back. Look at this. Fuck, bro. What do you mean who the fuck cares? I fucking care, okay? I care. All right? You hear me, motherfucker? I fucking care. So if I fucking care, you fucking care about it. Listen, you son of a bitch, you fucking prick, dude. I'll come to your house, bro. I'll show you. I'll tape your eyes open and I'll make you look at my ass crack. And it'll be the best 6 hours of your life.
Holy fuck. So while you're up, give Mr. Tremblay his dance. You're not getting out of this. And your light's not on behind you, dude. Get your shit together.
No, I can't. It makes the camera blurry.
Oh, that just all of a sudden started happening?
What do you mean? It always happens. I'm using my webcam. I'm not using my DSLR camera.
Oh, our viewers ain't worth a good camera? Is that what you're saying?
Bro, we've tested this, you scumbag. Don't put this on me. I'll literally flash my cock right now. I gotta go get my my drink. It's here, so give me a sec. But before I do, Daniel, this one's for you.
With the song.
I'm like blending in with the background, dude.
Janice, talk to the little Lord, the Spirit of Truth, the King of Glory. Fuck it, I go into some
I would like to know if this is a joke. I mean, if you're God, I want to know when you're gonna do something.
If you don't believe me?
No, I want to know if you're gonna heal all these diseases on this earth.
Well, you know healing come by
God
faith.
to do it now.
Healing
but I
come
would
by
like to
faith.
know when you're gonna do it.
Well, bitch, healing come by faith in me. Healing don't come by say be healed, bitch. You gotta come and bow your goddamn knee to me and ask me what you want out of faith. Yo, they will if you be God, then like you know they did in the Matthew verse 1, like the devil did God. Why you come out and play the role of the devil? Because I said... Next caller, me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Take a stab at it, inhale like asthmatic. The chiropractor, red man, I'm back at it. Sawed off by the bed, it's a craftmatic. The size of a sandwich, action. Bigfoot give it input. Every rhyme like Lisa Ray, homie, fuck with it, it's a good look. I'm a lieutenant, the new school respect red menace. My society raised the winner. I said any bitch straight to restore order. Lift my pit hand up like why I order. I don't tolerate the nonsense. I tell my bitch, be easy like you straight out of Compton. South by Southwest, out in Austin, tore the place down. Twitter went wild. Def Jam raised their eyebrow. We independent now. You should've took care of the cash cow. Move out my way, bitch. Captain Courageous. Fuck you in your iPod if I ain't in your playlist. Brave-hearted, I'm 9 to 9-4. You can say I'm your favorite rapper's favorite. I'm like Henny on the floor, wasted. Pump your brakes, divorce me if you can't relate.
Hey,
I get brain when I text. I'm typing LOL. Chick on the knees like SMH.
My bad, man. You had to fucking yell at me, dude.
Put them in my little fridge here that I have next to my, my desk. I have a nice fridge here. What do y'all think about reacting to the new release? Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm all for it.
Open that. How the fuck have I not mentioned that yet? Oh,
I'll be right back.
I was supposed to mention it on stream, chat. I was supposed to mention it on my stream. Can you buy me a fridge? No, of course not. Because you could just come over and use mine. Dude, there's new UFO, brand new UFO. Like this guy, whistleblower, came out and said, we have captured a UFO, and the government is saying, yeah, we did, and we don't know where it came from. Word for word. And chat, if you want to learn about UFOs, I strongly recommend watching the Joe Rogan podcast with Bob Lazar, an ex-employee of Area 51, which is actually known as Area S4, where he worked on a spacecraft. He said he worked on a craft that is nothing like from Earth. He worked on it. He went inside it. He said it was very short. He couldn't stand up straight, and everything inside that spacecraft didn't exist on Earth. He's never seen it before. And there was no power, no cable wires, nothing. And it could create its own gravitational field, which is impossible. Nothing in this world can create its own gravitational field unless you add mass to it. Something along those lines. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I butchered that, but yeah.
Dude, y'all's Minister of Defense in the.
You're back. What the fuck? Why don't I see you?
Whatever, you see me, dude. I see me.
Actually,
right at it.
Oh, now I see you. You just popped up. Fuck,
look up Paul Heyer. He was like your guy's Minister of Defense, like in the 70s. Dude, he spilled the beans on everything. Said there's like 7 races, and then it was time to quit fucking like hiding shit from people, and this was y'all's fucking Minister of Defense.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google Area 51.
Buzz Aldrin said there was shit flying around everywhere up there.
Bro, Buzz Aldrin never went to space. You guys never went to space.
I think they did. They didn't land on that fucking moon, or whatever they seen on that moon they couldn't show to us. I think they went up there.
They landed. They probably didn't land on the moon, but
I think they went because
they went to space. They sent space shuttles there. Yeah.
One of the astronauts from like the last Apollo mission, they got him on record saying that pretty much they were told not to fucking come back. Like, this is your last trip up here. Don't come back.
Yo, you can't even street view Area 51. Oh, you can. Okay, wait. I'm street viewing Area 51 right now. Yo, there's planes there. What the fuck? This is Area 51? Bro.
And Area 51 ain't shit because they done moved that the first time there was actual leak of that place. They're just letting the public think that it's got something. It might have at one time.
He said, Bob Lazar said he worked in areas for like a couple miles up, like ahead of Area 51. Hold on, I'm just trying to see. All of this shit has 100% underground. Area 51. Yo, there's a bunch of cars there.
So much fucking underground shit. I mean, dude, there's an underground world under Denver Airport.
Where are the gates? Oh, there's the front gate for Area 51. Okay.
Check Discord.
Bro, this is like. Fuck, I wish I could show what chat what I'm looking at.
Here, Caleb just sent me something. I'm about to play this.
Yeah.
September 2018, the Mediterranean Sea. And F-18 is approaching the deck of the carrier USS Ford. It looks like a pinpoint precise landing. But then...
As it goes to touchdown, we actually see a triangular-shaped UFO, like something that would be right out of an alien movie. And you're like, whoa, let's rewind that.
That's 100% something of ours.
Military aircraft. And that triangle shape, that means something.
Historically, UFOs have been certain types of shapes. You've got cigar UFOs, saucer UFOs, and triangle UFOs. So the fact that there was the
shadow underneath it wasn't the best.
Aircraft carrier, that really sent the UFO community into a frenzy.
The USS Ford video becomes more than clickbait. It becomes international news. The Iranian state media declares it proof that the U.S. is plotting with aliens to take over the world. And even when this official version of the video surfaces, same plane, same ship, but no UFO, people aren't convinced.
Some are wondering, is this original video really the original video, or did
No, that's not a craft though.
UFO to keep us from knowing that they actually are harboring alien spacecraft?
Dude, we caught one back when all this bullshit started because there was 2 different news reports that day. Like it.
That's not a. That doesn't even look like a craft. It looks like a turbine or something.
I mean, it could possibly be a craft. You ever seen a stealth bomber? They're pretty much a triangle.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it doesn't look like a craft. It just looks like a turbine to me.
Whatever, dude. You can't even be serious.
What do you mean I can't be serious? I'm serious. It looks like it doesn't.
There we go.
Like
I was talking about the camera.
Oh, yeah, dude. I think so. If you guys ever read the Adam and Eve story, it's like this book that got declassified. I talked about this in a stream. It's about this book about this scientist who wrote it. He said every 12,000 to 15,000 years, the world resets, and these being like the world ends and it resets. So there's some national disaster that kind of wipes out like the population.
I believe that. I'm 100% with that.
So he wrote it. He wrote it in a book called The Adam and Eve Story, and the CIA classified it. You can't read it, and it just got declassified last year or this year, so you can read it. Basically, people are saying that there's the reason why there's pyramids and shit around the world is because like these outer beings came and guided us to build it.
All the ancient, yeah, dude.
It helped us get free energy and like be able to have power and shit for free because we use the Earth's like natural, and I don't know, some voodoo science that I don't really believe, but these outer beings came and they helped us build the pyramids for free energy, and they do that every time the world resets. So they're saying that aliens and shit eventually they just want to help us, but the government and them are going to paint them as threat.
Yeah, they just do a server wipe every few thousand years. Because the whole human timeline, just like RP, the whole human timeline's fucking. I've never bought into it. Even when I was a kid, I knew something wasn't right. So you're telling me that the dinosaurs were here hundreds of millions of years ago. An asteroid hit Earth, and nothing existed until just a few thousand years ago, honestly. Like there was dinosaurs hundreds of million years ago, and then there was only like human beings just a few thousand years ago. Still makes sense. That's a huge fucking gap, dude. Hundreds of millions to 2000. I believe exactly like what you was just talking about. I don't know if that number's correct, but I think so. I think every so many thousand years ago or years go by, they just wipe the server.
Yeah, it's 12 to 15,000. And we're coming up on like that time right now. But
we can't
be. You know what's funny also Chad, is the most UFO sightings there ever was always happened after a nuclear attack or some sort of nuclear discharge. So 1995 or not, 1993 actually in Brazil. It happened after, I think it happened after a nuke. They were testing a nuke and it went off and the UFO showed up. Every UFO sighting has been some sort of combined with some sort of nuclear discharge on our planet.
They down here trying to see what the fuck we're blowing up.
I don't know, but there's definitely some sort of parallel. I think like there's a parallel between nuclear energy and the UFOs. Peter, look to your left and talk. My left. Okay. Is this like this?
Yeah, because it looks like you're talking to me. Yeah, he is too cool. Look at this Hollywood ass dude, chat. Look at him.
What does that look like, chat?
He wears that Hollywood on his chest.
What, bro? Why am I not on the screen, dude?
You
like,
are
there's
on
a
the
part
screen.
that's black.
Oh, you are a little off, aren't you?
What the fuck, dude? Like, where's the production value on this, dude?
It's kind of dog shit, ain't it?
I'm about to walk off this show, dude. Straight up.
You keep making that threat.
Looked Hollywood.
Why is that black? What is
Chad? Do you guys like my my outfit? Be honest. Did I look good, bro? That blazer was so bad, bro. That shit was so big on me. It wasn't even fitted. I went to the wedding and people were looking at my pants and shit because my pants. I was wearing loafers, chat, and my pants were long. I didn't have them tapered because they're old pants because I gained weight, so I had to go back to my old pants. So they were long, and it was like, you ever see a hippie in the 1940s? They have those wide-waisted jeans.
Bell bottoms?
Like. Yeah, that's exactly what I looked like with those pants.
Why is?
Did you rent or return? Oh, yo, dude, I went to buy this blazer, and I'm okay. I brought the blazer. I went to checkout. I said, "Oh wait, I need a pair of pants. Can you pack this up?" He said, "Yes." I went to get pants. I come back. This fucking guy ripped all the tags off of the blazer.
Smart move. Smart move.
You ripped them off. And I'm like, yo, why'd you rip off the tags? And he's like, what do you mean? You have a wedding today? I'm like, yeah, bro, but like, what if I wanted to return it? He's like, how? You have a wedding today. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You forced me into this sale. I don't want to buy it anymore. And then he's like, oh, well, you have to. I ripped off the tags. I'm like, no, dude, this is like forced RP right now. You can't do this. I don't want to buy it. And then we kind of went back and forth. And then I'm like, okay, give me $150 off and I'll buy it.
It sounded like fail RP to me.
Yeah, bro, he literally
No, I'm talking about on you. Like you admittedly called for an admin talking about fucking RDM and shit. What I just heard.
Bro, he fucking ripped the tags off, dude. He scammed my shit. So I told him, give me $150 off. And he ended up giving me $100 off. So I have to keep it now. I have to keep the blazer.
How much was it?
It was supposed to be $250.
Yeah. You got it for $150?
I got it for 150, no tax.
It's a good investment, dude. You need a jacket like that. It's a good investment.
Yeah, but like I don't like buying clothes when I'm like overweight because or what okay, I shouldn't say overweight. When in my perspective, I feel like I'm overweight because
Make that your goal.
I know but I know I'm gonna lose weight and then I won't use that thing anymore.
Why? Oh, I forgot. You want them tight. You like all your clothes like skin tight, so it might be a little baggy on you when you lose some weight. You don't like to dress for comfort.
Definitely not a blazer. I don't want a blazer to be baggy.
You want it so tight that you can only do the top button.
Oh my god, dude!
You're one of those guys. The answer is yes. Yes.
Chad, I'd like to thank you, man. I'd like to thank you for your time today. I'd like to thank you for your ears, for listening to me. I know sometimes I could say stuff that's off. Everybody knows shit. But I really appreciate you giving me your ear. If I said anything that you agree with, great. If you disagree with me, fuck you. You're wrong. I'm right. But that's it for me, man. I have to call it a night. I have to head on out. I have some stuff I have to edit, and I don't want to be up too late tonight because it's my mom's birthday tomorrow. So,
happy birthday,
dude, what do you
Pete's
think I should
mom.
get my mom? What do you think I should get her? Thank Anu, hate you, Pete. Sorry, go. That just sounded so funny. He's like, thanks, Anu, hate you, Pete.
Does your mom like does she like flowers and shit? Not like just taking her some roses, but like something she could plant and it would come back every year type stuff. My mom loves shit like that. That's the reason why.
I think that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna get her a cactus plant
because it's one of those things that anytime they look at it, they can kind of think, well, you know, Peter, that little shit, he got me this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might get her like a cactus plant. Your mom wants a daughter-in-law for her next bro. She says that every year.
Who said that?
NDA. My mom always says. I always tell her, "What do you want this year?" She's like, "I want a grandchild."
That's my mom tells me the same shit.
And you know what, Mitch? If my mom got her nails done, I would totally do that. But I want you to think of. Let me try to describe my mom for you guys. Think of Mother Teresa. But she had darker skin. That's my mom.
So she would like the plant then, something she could care for.
Yeah, she would like the plant. Yeah. My mom the last time she got her nails done was 1971 when she got married.
Then you should buy her a cactus with a gift card for her to get her nails done.
I'm sorry, I that is true, you're right. I just saw what Daniel said. He said, she sounds real bangable. Oh, bro, that's funny.
And just in case anybody don't know who Daniel Tremblay is, that's Randy. Just in case anybody didn't know. So Randy just said that.
Give her and your dad a trip to Egypt. My mom, my grandma, and my aunt, they passed away, I think, three years ago. And that was the last time my mom ever went to Egypt. And she said she'll never go back because every time she goes back, she kind of like she thinks of them. And it was a pretty bad loss because they died within the same year. And it was fucked because the aunt, my mom's sister, died before my grandma did. It was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
But she said she'll never go back, and we've been trying to convince her every year to spend. Bro, she has 6 other siblings. Can you believe that? Kind of fucked.
I can see what she's saying though, dude. There's just something there that just triggers feelings in her that she don't want to experience no more.
Yeah. So she said she'll never go back, but we've been trying, man, every year. We've been trying to get her to go.
Maybe you should
go back to Egypt.
Damn,
you gotta get Randy as a guest one day.
My bad, Frosty. I did just out him. It was kind of fucked up on my part.
Y'all should adopt and raise a kid together to make your mom happy. What do you mean together? Like me and who? Me and Anu? Me and Memphis?
Hell
You want to
no.
raise a kid with a fucking southern goddamn brother from
That's
America?
exactly what Frosty suggested. That's exactly what he suggested.
Are you fucked? My mom, yo, bro. If my mom ever even hears the word American, she will slice my head off.
Dude, that's fucked up. So you wouldn't take me home for Thanksgiving dinner, dude? That's racist as hell, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't, dude. No way I would.
Dude,
not
that's
because you're American.
That's fucked up, dude. I'd let you break bread at my parents' house. See, chat.
Different,
you
though.
see the difference? See, he even just said different.
That's different, and I'll tell you why. The difference is your parents would love me.
There's two different people in the world, chat. Don't be this guy. Here, let me get. Where's my finger stop? Right there. Yeah, don't be this guy.
It'll make me bigger, jackass. Look how small I am.
It's proportion to the fucking TV stand. Because somebody, you know, you're so busy you can't put together a little green screen.
Oh, it's together.
If you had it on right now, dude, I could have us both at a big desk. And it would look like we were sitting at the desk together.
I'll set it up.
If you'll do it, I'll build it. I'll build a new green screen then. This desk is big enough for one.
Why'd you say it like that?
This
desk is big enough for one.
You ain't sitting behind here with me.
You ain't sitting behind me.
You can keep your fucking peacock too.
Keep your paws off me, brother. Yo, chat, this guy wants to fuck me. All right, yo, chat, take it easy, man. I'm out. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And you know, thank you guys, bro. Have a great weekend. I love you so much. And remember, I'll be thinking about you before I go to sleep in a non-sexual, pure friendship manner. Peace out, Anu.
From the bottom of my heart. Peace out. Peace out.
I thought you were gonna say fuck you.
I did.
Oh, you are. Oh, you are saying it. Yeah. Fuck you too. Sit on this and rotate, buddy.
While you're holding your thumb out, what's that thumb going to do right over here to the side?
This is how Eminem puts his finger up, and I copy Eminem because I love him.
Oh, so you're Eminem now? Is that what you just chat? You see, this dude.
I do know one thing though.
You see how detached from reality he is? Now he's Eminem.
I'm still here, bitch. Fuck you.
Whatever, Eminem.
You the devil. You the devil. You a Satanist, huh? Then you wrote a book too then, right? You got a book with blood on it, huh? You Satan, huh? Who created your ass, Satan? Who created your ass? I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. The devil is a motherfucking liar.
A motherfucking liar. What I miss, scummy? Chat, yo, I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Appreciate the resubs, the bits and shit. Y'all some champions. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I just noticed we went about 2.5 hours tonight. That's the longest meat salad to date. Make the sound alerts a little cheap. I didn't even know I had that shit working, scummy, but yes, I will get on that, sir. Breaker, it did, dude. It did feel like 30 minutes. Because when that dude said, I'm done for the night, I was about to get on his ass, and I turned and looked at the clock, and I was like, oh, shit. You know what that means, chat? That just means we're getting more comfortable. But, yo, fucking love y'all. Thanks for all the support, man, for real. That's some real shit. I'm very, very thankful. And I'm very fortunate to have everybody that's in here. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Like I look forward to when Meat Salad Week rolls around about 3 days before I start getting antsy. Like I love doing this shit, man. This shit's fun. I hope it continues for a while. And I hope y'all continue to come watch. To all my lurkers out there, y'all are the backbone of every community. As lurkers, sometimes you just don't want to talk, but you make it a point that you're giving your time to what we're doing, and that's some fucking real shit. And I hope to never let y'all down. Like, I hope you laugh and enjoy the shit. And I'm horrible. Like, I miss so much in chat when we're doing that. Like, and I feel so fucking guilty about it afterwards. And I just want everybody to know there's, like, I swear, I promise you, like, I'm not ignoring nothing. Like, there's just long gaps to where I get so into arguing with this dude that I forget that we're even, like, I'm actually fucking streaming. Fuck yeah, you do. Frosty, you know what? Frosty. So gang. All right, Chad, I'm going to call it. I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for everything. And as always, I'm going to send y'all out on a high note. As always. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.